Welcome to the stream. Resuming my free safety career. I haven't been playing too much football recently because a lot of overtime is being put in, and I put myself on video, but I just don't seem to feel too well. But I felt this a good 30 minutes I can get into.
This is Madden 19.
Get a quick stream in before I go back to work.
On EA Sports.
Got a playoff game after work in about 5 hours. It's 12 o'clock right now. Where I'm in this 10-man league. Where I got the Eagles, of course,
and we'll hand it over to the two men
per division.
call the action.
I'll probably be streaming that later. So tune in about 5 hours and you can enjoy that. See if I can take down these Bears.
The National Football League is on the
Thanks for watching the stream.
A short time ago, the Jets defense
Let's see if we can get a win. Reset this career.
Was for the big man Leonard Williams as he and his mates get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
On the other side of the...
Welcome to the stream. As I stated before, I wasn't really feeling too well, but I'm going to try to get in a quick game before I got to go back to work.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Is from last season. Last season, I was able to pull off like 20 interceptions.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Decent start to the season. He got an ass whipped in the playoffs, but they put in like a big white ball fullback against Baltimore, and
they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Yards from
a good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw.
I've gone ahead and rebooted this because
one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide,
setup.
who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he's got a new one. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Now a play fake here on first down. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Nope.
And it'll be intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
That's how you get it.
Last one, that hurts. And now here come the Raiders.
First pick of the season. Let's get it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep down the field. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Green, 39.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Back to throw Darnold. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harmon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Darnold. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one right down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Darnold from the gun. And this is going to be
keep trying to test me. They keep trying to test me.
Anticipation and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
I don't know what this is, man.
So that's back
Outlaw
to back drives
season.
and throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Shout out to Nike. Support your
We
boy.
focus our attention now on the...
There you go.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They start to drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He finds some open field here. He's at the 40.
Okay, Madden.
Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Damian Williams, 78 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he
one
can
thing that seems like you always notice is that in simulation, Madden,
Leveraging the
computer
defensive
will always
front to
keep it
create
close.
that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
When have you ever seen Damian Williams do that in his pro career?
Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Turnover.
Let's go.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a pickup for 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Williams. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Darnold. From left side, complete. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken
Getting pretty good reads out there, and it's a little bit slow.
Territory. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Green 39.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Anderson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Good play action right there.
23 yards on the play. So in the second quarter, he's already
Sam
up
Darnold
over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium.
Like 10 minutes
after
to
this
get back
short
to work.
timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They shakes him off. But in the end,
there's the defense I know about.
And he goes down.
King Carl.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Still can't score for shit.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Room here to run.
This game's so disrespectful, man. Okay.
Davian Williams, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific
I expect
job
3 runs that get stopped or
the
Derek Carr with the big deep pass. Let's see what we get. That's right, Carr puts him back on top.
So out now come the Jets. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again.
They're reading the blitzes that were coming through, which is pretty good.
They all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
To throw is Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do.
Look at this guy. Look at this shit.
There he goes, right side.
Y'all see this?
Get in for a Jets touchdown. Davian Williams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
3 70-yard touchdowns, really?
He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top.
Game started off great. They ain't passing the ball like talking about it. Derek Carr being Derek Carr didn't score.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field.
The interceptions mean nothing if you can't win the damn ball game.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
You see how he was running?
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Raiders will take over. And New York set to take the field. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because
Keep it up.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Here we go now.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
He saw that I was strafing at the time, and with the strafe, he still can't get any.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing
should be a sure
often
tackler,
alters the
but
normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Darnold now to throw, and that is incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Here you go, Bosa.
And that one
We got to get us a turnover. We need to get this
as
ball.
he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the
come on, Darion, don't let him get that.
Stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Set.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season.
Oh, Madden is tripping right
because
now.
you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here's Darnold. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
As far as we can see, this team is not looking like a playoff team.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
On the ground, it's Riddell. And he was
See how he broke 4 tackles? Really? Really?
In for the stop.
All right.
Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
faking the give. Darnold.
Really? Really?
Two-man with a crossing route. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Big hookup there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
There it was. There it was. Shit.
And he's going to take it in for the Jets touchdown. In for the score.
Ball game.
And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives.
Look how they do Gary and Conley, but he got 99 man though, right?
Pass. When you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time.
What'd y'all even do with the ball?
And the Jets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not
Really
just that.
frustrating.
They had a great air
Turnover.
attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hurry up, here we go.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to
I
resist.
put another broadcast of West Outlaw. Motherfucking late to work. Took an L because the game won't let the dude run the ball.
We get to call together. So
I feel like trash. So, got me a two little picks. We'll call this a me game. Definitely some trash. We'll see y'all in about 5 or 6 hours. And thank you for tuning in, man.
You really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that
Once
crescendo
again, check back in about 5 hours when I get this stream against these Chicago Bears in my 10-man league.
I was really excited. I could barely sleep.
Got that ass whooped today by these Jets, and we'll see how it go.
So for the Jets,
Stay blessed, y'all.
Happy locker room as they start this season 1-0.